There's a lot of musicians that don't know anything about personal finance, and they have so many different excuses why. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to tell you a little bit about those excuses, but most importantly, we're going to tell you how to overcome them. Stay tuned. Okay, the first reason why people don't know about personal finance is they say because they didn't learn about it in high school.
Right. What we're seeing now, though, is colleges are now reaching out to high schools to let them know they have a personal finance class that these kids can take, and they get high school and college credit for taking it, and they're much better off when they go out to the real world.
Another reason why people feel they don't know about personal finance is simply because they feel, hey, I don't have any money, so like, why should I even be thinking about this stuff?
Personal finance has to do with how to get credit cards, how to get a car loan. It has so much more to do with just money in your pocket. So you don't have to have money in your pocket to understand personal finance. It'll help you understand everything about finance in general.
A third reason why a lot of people think they don't know about personal finance, or excuse they rather have, is because they figure, I'll just fake it till I make it, you know? And by virtue of actually living rich, somehow that's going to make you rich.
Yeah, no, it makes you poor. That's what it does.
All right, moving on to number 4, another barrier to personal finance or excuse is it creates anxiety, increases stress.
It's one thing, a lot of my students, they cringe when they hear the word personal finance because they immediately think numbers and charts and graphs, and most students do not like that kind of stuff.
But there's no reason to have anxiety about this. There's some really, really great books that you guys can check out. By the way, this is a book that we wrote.
One of the great ones right here.
Personal Finance for Musicians. It's written in a no-nonsense style, and it's something you should check out. The next barrier to personal finance is simply that you think it's too complicated, and that dovetails nicely from what you just said.
Yeah, it dovetails off anxiety because finance is a complicated subject, and it's especially complicating if it's not explained properly to you, which is why I think our book is going to do the job, because like Bobby said, it's layman's terms, and we add a little humor to it with real-world examples, and we just tell you the basic stuff that you need to know just to get you started.
The next one is time. A lot of people feel, God, I don't have time to like count receipts and like count my change and check my checking account all the time and stuff.
You're right. It does take a little bit of time, but it's going to save you so much time in the future.
Just put it on your schedule. You know that every month you're going to sit down, you're going to open your drawer, pull out those receipts, you know, count them up, put them into different expense categories and that type of thing, match them up against your budget. It really is not that big a deal, you guys. All right. Another reason why you sort of have a barrier to personal finance is because you think one day you're going to hit the jackpot, and like, you know, you don't need to be worrying about pennies and dollars and investing and stuff like that, because you're going to, with your music, you're going to hit a gold mine and you're going to become a millionaire. And hey, you know what? We really wish and hope that happens for you. But you know, it doesn't really hurt to actually understand this stuff and start investing now, particularly because if you do hit the jackpot, it's going to happen so quickly, you could end up blowing all that money.
If you don't know what you're doing with it, true.
All right, moving on. Sometimes people have a barrier to personal finance because they think that once they make money, they're just going to keep on making those millions.
These one-hit wonder bands, they make it big for a minute, and guess what happens to them the next day after they no longer are making hits?
Yeah. That's right. Exactly. And then the last excuse for not knowing about personal finance is because you just say, well, you know, when I get rich or when I get big, I'm just going to hire people. Just have someone else. You know, check this out. This is crazy. You guys like Nas, you know, the rapper Nas? Well, listen to this story. The money manager thought that basically the business manager was actually paying taxes, and the business manager thought that the money manager was somehow handling the taxes. So no one was handling the taxes, and he got hit with a big tax bill. What was it, like 6.5 million or something like that?
6.5.
So here it is, an example of like, yeah, really? You think you're going to hire people and they're going to take care of it? Never. Always have to check your own ass. Personal Finance for Musicians is available on Amazon. It's written by Bobby Borg and
Britt Hasty.
So make sure to go out and get this book, you guys. Peace, love. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Peace.
See ya.